I'm in the Nantahala National Forest near Highlands, North Carolina, and I am heading deep into the forest to return one small female Eastern Box Turtle to the wild. It's a long way from Earthshine, but it has to be done. This is Bridalveil Falls along the side of Highway 28 near Highlands, North Carolina. And the reason I'm here is, for one, I'm taking a break. It's a long drive from Earthshine to my destination. So my destination today is to return this little turtle back to its home. I've had this little turtle for about a month now, and how I came by her is somebody found her along this road, a couple of miles from here, down in what they call the gorge. We will see the gorge very soon, and you'll see why I'm having to take her to a different location. So the reason I have this little turtle is, well, she was found in the middle of the road, and she had an injured eye. If you look at her eye, her eye it's blue, and normally box turtles don't have blue eyes. If you look at her other eye, it's brown. Well, that's the reason she has that injured eye. According to the veterinarian, he believes that maybe she was somehow injured, and it does not work. That eye is sightless. So she'll be able to survive, but I had to get that eye healed before I release her. Now, although she can't see out of that eye, she will be able to live just fine in the wild. She may have a little more of a challenge from predators because she won't be able to see things coming up on her left side, but she'll compensate with time. And so let's go release her and get her back to her home range. Now, that's going to be tricky because where she lives is, well, she was found in the middle of a gorge with a cliff on one side of the road and a cliff on the other. And she was in the middle of the paved road. So let's find her home and see if we can find a safe place to release her. So I'm coming into the area of this gorge where our little box turtle was found. And you can see that this road is not conducive to any type of life, well, except for maybe humans. The right side of the road is a cliff, and the left side of the road is also a cliff going down to the river. So I just have to get up above these cliffs and find a safe place to release the turtle. And that may be easier said than done. I've looked at a lot of topo maps and spoken with the man who found the turtle, and I believe I've found a road that might give me access to the top of the mountain here to my right, but it's just a matter of getting up there and then walking down into the woods to let the turtle go. So let's do it, hopefully. Okay, I believe I've found the road here. It should take me up to where I can let the turtle go. Yep, this is it according to the Google Earth. This is the road. Nice to see that the gate is open. Apparently is a gated community. I hope I don't encounter any resistance, but maybe they'll see it in their heart to allow me to come in and let this turtle go back where it belongs. Well, I've come to the end of a long dirt road, and it's led me here into the middle of the forest on the side of a ridge up above the cliffs that I just passed through. So I'm going to walk down into the woods a little bit and let this turtle go down near this little drainage and hope that she will be okay here. So I've come down the hill about 200 to 300 feet into the forest, and I'm right beside a little dry creek that will probably, when it rains, become an intermittent stream, so it'll offer some water for our little friend here. And I'm going to release her in this spot And when she decides to come out of her shell, she'll look around and hopefully get her bearings and realize where she is and realize that this is her home. And the reason I've driven over 50 miles to bring this one small turtle home is because it has to be done. Box turtles have a very strong homing instinct. I've said it many times and I'll say it again, that all the studies show that they want to be where they want to be. And even though it would be a lot easier for me to take this turtle and just let her go in the woods at Earthshine, it would not be the best thing for this turtle. She would be disoriented, she would wander, she would probably lose weight. She may eventually adapt, or she would try to walk home, which many of them do. And in my studies and in many studies that I've read, scientific journals and such, scientists have found out that most box turtles will try to orient home and then walk back home, no matter how far away they are. And of course she wouldn't make it. There are too many roads in between, too many hazards. So it was up to me to bring her home. She's really afraid she's not going to come out. So this story is pretty much at an end now that she's released. And I would like to thank the people who made this possible. And first that would be Bobby, who found her crossing the road here in the gorge. And then Suzanne, who brought her to me from Highlands, brought her all the way to almost to Earthshine. And then Dr. Coleman, who took a look at her eye and gave me eye drops for her and treated her injury until her eye pretty much healed, and then of course reopened. You know, the swelling went down and her eye opened, but of course she is blind in that eye, and it may heal, but it looks really too badly damaged. So without you folks, this would never have been possible. Oh wait, I almost forgot Karen, because Karen took care of her while I was at the beach with my family. So 5 people helped this turtle survive. We're all able to work together, coordinate, and get her back here and released back into her home range. And hopefully she'll be okay and she'll make it. She's still not coming out of her shell. I'd like to have one last look at her before we leave her alone. Well, she finally stuck her head out. And hopefully she'll be okay here in this big forest. Let's get a last look at that eye. As you can see, I can get right up on her, and she just doesn't care. Well, it's not that she doesn't care, it's that she can't see me. She's totally blind in that eye. So that is going to be a problem when predators are around, but hopefully she will be able to compensate with her other senses. So I'll leave her alone in her habitat. I'll see you later, little turtle. Good luck. So folks, please, if you find a box turtle crossing the road, please put it on the side of the road that its head is pointing towards. But if it looks like a very bad area, an unsafe area for that turtle, then you probably need to move it up into the forest, but don't move it too far, because like I said, turtles have a very strong homing instinct, and you wouldn't want it to be lost and suffer. So remember that. Help these little guys out. They need our help, because we're the ones that built the road. They can't adapt to our ways. We have to adapt to theirs. See you next time.